overall, I absolutely loved this book. Um,
We've learned a lot about poverty and class, but I think this book was really just an incredible like firsthand account of how someone was like trying to make a change. And I think from my background and from class, it was really just meaningful to me to see that there are people in the world who are trying to make a difference. And I think it's an awesome illustration of like, even though this guy wasn't maybe qualified in the beginning, he still went and he still was able to help and make a difference. And I think that's really important because had he said, "Oh, I'm not, I'm not a doctor. I'm not officially a doctor. I can't go," um, we wouldn't have a whole book about it. We wouldn't. I mean, there wouldn't be so many lives changed. And I think the country of Haiti would be like, "Whoa, that's tough." I mean, how are we going to help others if we just put these Western um, caps on what you can do? I think Paul's story really just displays how like different cultures are gonna value stuff differently. And I think Paul's anthropology background, it makes sense in America, but like in Haiti it really makes sense. It really made sense for someone with a background and ability to really adopt and embrace a culture and then provide necessary medicine um, in a way they'll understand. And I think he does that very well. Um, Another thing I just love about this book, it's in chapter 25. It's like the first three sentences, and he's talking about when he's traveling back from Cambridge to Boston and how tough that trip is. Um, and Farmer says, uh, he'd leave peasant huts full of malnourished babies, and arriving in a Miami airport, overhear well dressed people talk about their efforts to lose weight. And that's just, I mean, that's tough because I think that really, someone like Farmer, um, who's seen it, seen what's going on in Haiti, and then to come back like that lights a fire in you. And I think that would definitely motivate him to be back. Uh, Another thing that was just really meaningful to me was just, again, how Farmer approaches it. I think we even see it in his Boston uh,
Clinic or whatever it is when he's helping the homeless guy in the beginning.
Um, and Kidder talks about, I've never met a doctor who's just like so willing to talk to his patients. Usually they get in, they get out, and then it's like, quick small talk, and then they're out of there. But Farmer really was like getting to know this and really hearing what this man had to say. Um, and then I got him in a homeless shelter, got him the meds he actually needed, not the ones he was on, and then was like, let's get him a six pack. I don't care if the homeless shelter doesn't allow it. I'll sneak it in. And I think that was neat because I think there are too many people who would say it's a lost cause.
That person's life doesn't. Like,
We could spend that money better somewhere else. And I think that view, um, I don't agree with. Neither does Farmer. And I just believe this whole book is about, even if it costs $20,000 to save one kid's life, like, it's worth it because that kid needs it. And if it was your kid, if it was you, you would want people to feel the same way. And so that was meaningful to me. This book, I mean, it motivates you to want to go make a difference. And I think that's that's what we should all strive for, is to go out and make a difference. No matter how small of an impact we think it is, that could be the one person that truly needs it in the time. And so